Hi everyone, good evening. It's just Damian. I had spent God knows how long talking to the laptop, and it wasn't on record. Sorry about that. It's my own fault really. Um I just wanted to apologise for last night if my video seemed a little bit upsetting in any way. I just wanted to clarify now that I have not overdosed or self harmed in a year and a half. When I said that I was in hospital and I thought it was down to my mental health, it was because my immune system was so low. I didn't know if my immune system became low because I'd woke up 3 days in a row having anxiety attacks because of the the fear of working with the mental health services again or trying to get the mental health support back on track. So I don't know if it was that had made my immune system low and I caught something easier. I genuinely haven't honestly self-harmed and that in over a year. I am not planning to. I might have I might I might say that I've overdosed and that, but I do it jokingly because sometimes I eat too much and I say, yeah, because I'm a greedy pig, like I've overdosed on food. But other than that, I haven't self harmed. But genuinely, I have fresh ideas in the pipeline. One of the anxiety attacks that I've had is people knocking on my door and not following the delivery instructions, not following the instructions. There's a ring doorbell now. It's wired. I can communicate with it, and that solved one problem. We're getting there. That solved one problem. Been trying to get that sorted for a couple of years, but no one's been able to come and fit one. That is sorted. I do have to pay for a monthly subscription after this 30 days has run out, but generally that's sorted. I've had the flat deep cleaned before Christmas. I was hoping to get the upholstery done, all the carpets, the bed, the mattress, get everywhere freshened up. However, however, with it being with me being in hospital, I've had to put a hold on that. I've had a bit of a bad day today because my headphones had stopped working. Um, I use the earbuds, and one of them stopped working. One of them had stopped working on the right earbud, and one of them had stopped working on the left earbud. I, the reason why I have two pairs is because I lost the charging case to one last year. So I lost the charging case to one lot last year, and I bought another set. So I bought another set, and I the first pair, the left earbud wasn't working. The second pair the older headphones that I put in, the right earbud wasn't working. However, you can't pair different pairs together. The pair has to be under the same batch or whatever. If I could have mixed and matched the pairs, I would have to get it working. However, that can't have been done, so I've had to send that. I was going to post it back, but there was a problem with the machine, so the new one's coming tomorrow. I have to post them off. However, I am looking at options. I do know that compromises are going to have to be made. I do know that I'm going to have to try something new, do something uncomfortable. However, I'm not prepared to put myself into a situation where it's going to make me ill and make me ill. And it kind of scared me a little. It kind of scared me a little bit about that last year. It kind of scared me about bit about that last week in hospital because I was upset because I didn't want to be reliant on of having to get treated physically for the mental, and I didn't want to be putting myself into a situation where again where I become reliant on it, where I I'm travelling from one hospital to another, self-harming after self-harming, just to try to get hospital admission and support. And I haven't done that. Generally, I was ill, had glandular fever, but as I say, I think part of that was my immune system was so low because of stress and anxiety. I'm not 100% sure on that. Personal experience, personal thinking there. I have no intent of self harm, no intent of overdosing. I have got things in pipeline at my bees. My communication therapist wants to do some work with me once a month or whatever, or once every couple of months. I'm gonna have to pay for it, but if I can get work with her, get the communication sorted, then I get the best of both worlds with her. She's autistic, so she's got personal and professional experience. So yeah, I the biggest concern is the communication. So I work with her, get that sorted, then I can progress on to something else or something else. The idea is to not do too much in one go. I have been looking at volunteering and training some other groups. Someone has contacted me from the Beaumont Society, which is for transgender people, to say that they're having some issues and that kind of thing. Accessing emails or whatever would they like to phone me or whatever, but haven't had a phone call since. It is Christmas, it is Mad Friday, Black Eyed Friday. But yeah, I have been out on Mad Friday. I didn't want to go out, but it's the first time that I've been out of the house, out of the flat, probably since I have been home from hospital. I did go out the other day, but only to Asda. But I went out, got some dinner. I went to the Dolphin Centre. It's got a bar and that there. It's a local leisure centre. So I went there for some lunch and really enjoyed it and felt a little bit better and just working on ideas. I do have people that I want to bring in, ideas that I want to go down. Um, the reason why I made the video last night was because I'm not getting understood properly with mental health services. I'm trying I was trying to email and that wasn't working, and I wanted to make a video out there that explains from my perspective what's going on. I didn't go into there was a lot more that I could have gone into, but I was getting upset and I didn't want to share too much. But basically, I am petrified of working with them and it was making me ill. I've got ideas that I'm more comfortable with, that I can be congruent with and bring to light, bring to fruition and excited about. I know that it's going to take some time. I know that it's going to take some work, some effort. I know that there's going to be compromises. However, the compromises need to come from both sides. With the mental health services and that, I felt like they're wanting me to change. They were using me as a puppet on a string and they weren't taking any responsibility themselves. I know that it was upsetting me a bit because they'd booked meetings and that they'd booked free appointments and that in. Um but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be discharged or not. I know that they said I know that was talks about me getting discharged on Thursday, then there's talks about Monday, and so on. It just keeps getting pushed back. But generally, they weren't listening to my ideas, and it was really upsetting me. And have I have put a complaint in about the crisis team, but they're saying because of the seriousness of my mental health that they have to go through the police all the time. Even though that I'm told to talk about intrusive thoughts and feelings, the issue is, even if I say anxiety, no intent, even if I say I've had a dream of intrusive nature, they still class that as a police matter. Even though that I'm specific and about my anxiety, it's just the past responsibility of the police and the light of the police. So yeah, it was making me ill, but generally, I have some ideas that I want to share, try out, and learn from things. And I didn't feel like I could get that with the mental health services. But yeah, around Christmas time and that, I don't know what I'll be doing yet. I don't know what I'll be doing yet. I don't know what I'll be doing yet. I have a couple of ideas that I want to make and that kind of thing. Just just for Christmas and that, I might go to church on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day. I really enjoyed that last year. That did help. But yeah, it's about enjoying the journey, sharing the journey, meeting someone special. I did buy a new suitcase the other day. It was like a rose gold, but I'd say it was more like a metallic pink. But yeah, it's quite nice. But yeah, I'd have to be careful using that with countries that weren't LGBT safe, like otherwise I could get arrested. But generally, I also want to buy a sparkly dress. It is sparkly season, but I generally want to buy a sparkly dress. For when I go to see Kylie next year, something a bit more disco-y, something a little bit more disco-y, a bit more concerty. But but yeah, it's something a little bit more disco-y, a little bit more concerty. But some of them I'd seen were about 80, £90. 89 pound 90 £89, £90, £30. Generally I only want to spend between 15 and £20 because I'm gonna have a look in the sales, but generally I don't want to spend too much with it just being for one occasion, like a concert or something. But yeah, got I've got ideas that I'm trying to bring in. I've got goals that I want to give myself. I've got things booked in to look forward to. I'm going to see Kylie next year at Manchester. Got an apartment booked that sleeps 5, walking distance from the arena, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to to that. I'm really looking forward to dressing up again for Kylie. I'm looking forward to going to more theatre shows where I can go dressed. Like, for example, the Ladyboys of Bangkok. I'm wanting to go on holiday again. I'm wanting to bring new ideas to life, and generally, I'm a lot more happier than what I was without being under mental health services because when I try relying on safety plans, relying on different plans, it always gets me arrested or fires in my face. So I am a lot more happier in that now, and that kind of thing. I'm really enjoying using the new Fire Stick as well. I can get the, I can get the, I can get the Ring Doorbell, and I can get all the third party apps that I wanted the cheaper Android TV box for from Amazon. It does take an extra step or two. It does take an extra step or two, but it was easier than I thought. If I knew that I could have got it from the Android TV, but from the Fire Stick rather than the Android TV box in the past, I would have. But genuinely, I'd started buying Android TV boxes when I moved in, possibly when I lived at Mum's. But my first one I bought, it was when I moved. The first one I bought when I moved here was about 2019, 2021. So until last year, I had been using them. None, I had been using them until I found out that from tech channels and that can have malware on that kind of thing. I did buy the Fire Stick this year, but it was up until last year where I found out they could be dodgy. However, I have been looking at other solutions since. But the issue is, well, Linus Tech Tips and Austin Evans, they're more of Canadian American market, North America. I'm still using the Android TV boxes in the bedrooms because cost really. I don't see the point of buying new Fire Sticks or whatever if if I'm hardly using them in them rooms anyway. To be totally honest with you, the only times I put the TV on in the spare bedroom is if I'm updating all the devices. I do it in one go. Then, then the only time that I really watch the TV in my bed is when the Formula One's on. So sometimes I watch the Formula One on it, and then after the Formula One is finished, I'd lay in bed for a couple of hours or whatever and just watch on telly what I want. So yeah, I've also with the Fire Stick, I can get two more. I can get two of the apps on it that I couldn't get I couldn't get on the Android TV box, but could get on the software on the Samsung TV on the App Store on there. So I've got more app choice and that kind of thing. I am thinking about buying a VPN subscription for next year so that I can take the Fire Stick on holiday possibly and use it. But yeah, it's about just being true to myself in that and enjoying the journey. If there's any concerns about me overdosing or planning on overdosing, I haven't. I have no plans, no intent. My intent at the moment is to get get, get physically well again. I do feel a lot more better and that kind of thing, but I'm a little bit drained today as it's the first time that I've been out since being in hospital. Probably I did go to Asda the other day, but it was I was only out about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe 15, 20. But yeah, I am a lot more happier. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders having made that video last night. I don't like to do upsetting videos. Most of my videos is, and that kind of thing, but sometimes if I don't feel listened to, I uh I have to make the videos and get my communication heard another way. But yeah, I am not sure what I'm doing yet over Christmas. I still have my mum's present to buy. Um, Still up for it. Still up for the challenge. I want to try something new. I want to be having something that I can really grit my teeth into and start enjoying, making a difference to life. I do have the new filming equipment, but it's at my parents'. But I might be getting another. I might be getting a microphone for my GoPro at Christmas, just so the audio's correct in that as well. So yeah, hopefully I can start making better videos next year. But yeah, I'm a lot more optimistic. I'm just trying to figure out what I need and what I want. But yeah, I generally don't want to be working with people I've where it's making me ill, and I don't want to be saying the wrong thing again or whatever, and it's referred to the police to get arrested, or or get told we're in severe fear of our lives, or the telling the police that. Uh, and genuinely, I don't want to be in a situation like that anymore. I generally don't want to be in a situation like that anymore, but I know that I need help. But as I say, I've got plans trying to bring out. If anyone wants to work with me, that'd be great. And yeah, I've got some positive ideas moving forward. But yeah, feel free to message me. Thank you. Bye.